This is marketing.
Hi, my name is Delaney.
Hi, my name is Will LaBelle.
Hi, my name is Alana D'Amico.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniela.
I'm a strategist at LG2. I've been working there for 5 years. LG2 is the largest independent creative agency in Canada.
I currently am an entrepreneur. I have my own business and I sell fitness products as well as activewear very soon. I also love to create content to empower women to take care of themselves and work out at home. So that's what I do.
I currently work at PepsiCo as a food service sales representative for the brands Frito-Lay. So I'm sure you've all heard of Lay's, Doritos, Cheetos, Miss Vicky's, and Quaker. So Quaker Oats, Quaker Muffins, as well as what used to be Aunt Jemima, which is now the Pearl Milling Company after it has been rebranded, Tropicana and Kombucha, Kavita Kombucha.
I graduated 5 years ago and today I am the brand and communications manager at Fody Foods. Fody is a small but very fast-growing food company, and we make packaged food products for people who have digestive issues or irritable bowel syndrome. We have everything from snack bars to pasta sauces and everything in between.
As a strategist, basically my job is to advise or consult with marketing teams on the client side, so brand or marketing teams, provide them with strategies to address their challenges. On a day-to-day, what that means for me as a strategist is I do three things. First, I'll collect and analyze data, but it could also be focus groups, interviews with consumers, basically collecting enough data to be able to understand what the market is, who the consumers are, what they think about the brand, what they think about the company, the products. The second part is simple. It's basically coming up with these strategies, so looking at the data, seeing what recommendations we can make. And then the third part of my day-to-day, and the most fun part, is presenting these strategies, these ideas to clients, selling them the ideas, finding the right way to sell these ideas and show them the benefits and everything that could come from these ideas and strategies.
So what I do on a daily basis is to make sure that I'm inspiring girls and motivating them to work on themselves and to have all the tools and skills that they need to do so. The way I'm able to do this is through my products, my booty bands. I also create content on a daily basis that I post on my YouTube channel. They're follow along videos that you can do, and they're very short and simple.
So what I do in my job is I actually work, as I said, a food service sales representative in a B2B landscape, so a business to business landscape. I really make sure that they feel supported. I make sure that they have all of the tools that are necessary in order to sell our products. Like I said, it's not me selling to the end consumer. They have to sell to the end consumer. I provide them any support, any marketing materials they need in order to display our products properly, in order to sell our products properly. So no day is actually the same in my job. Not only do I manage my current clients, I also acquire a lot of new businesses. So I go after trying to target new clients, whether that be from lead lists that are supplied internally or whether I create my own lead list based on who I think could fit well with our products. I also spend a lot of time on the road. And it's like when you're a sales representative, you're selling your products, but you're almost also selling yourself, right? Because you end up having a relationship with that client, you help them, you support them.
My job is essentially to make sure our messaging is consistent and relevant across all touch points. So whether that's with retailers or consumers or investors, on our website. And a secondary kind of objective for my job would definitely be to increase awareness and conversion. So to reach the people that need our products and want our products.
I realize that there's not one way to do things, but rather there's many different ways in which you can get a message across to your audience. So it's very important to try different things, see what works best, get to know your customers, and make sure that you are communicating in the way that they receive that communication the best.
Just realizing how marketing intersects with all other departments. So not just within itself, but if there's a problem with finance or you need to get approval for a budget for a campaign that you really want to do, or if you run out of stock and operations runs out of stock of a certain product and you're out for the month online, that affects marketing too. So just seeing how it plays into every other field, I think was the most interesting thing that I learned after university.
I realized how important the customer is, and I realized how important it is to listen to the customer. Especially when you're in a sales job, you really need to understand what the customer wants, what the customer needs, and how you can sell to them, and how you can understand that.
Reconstructing everything was, I guess, the biggest learning I had to do. Don't get me wrong, deconstructing everything in school is necessary, and that's how you learn. But the hard part when you start working is not looking at it piece by piece or trying to isolate something, because in the real world, that's not how it works. Presenting and talking and being in front of a classroom and presenting ideas. When I started working, I always felt like, oh wow, my job is really like school. Now, with a few years of experience, I realized that it's the other way around. School is like the real world. Real world is about selling ideas, selling strategies, convincing clients that this way is better than that way. So being able to speak, to sell an idea, to make a point is something you learn in school without even noticing it, but it's very, very useful.
I found there were 3 courses that really stood out to me and that really helped me perform well where I am now. One of those classes being sales management. Another class that I really enjoyed was brand management. And then a 3rd class that really helped me was case class.
So one of the things I learned in school was to really get to know what the essence of your brand is in order to be able to communicate that message in the best possible way.
Learning all about the brand and what goes behind a brand and the logo and the tagline and recognition and recall, like those are things that I actually do use in my day-to-day. When you're in university, especially in marketing, you get thrown into a lot of group projects and a lot of group work that you maybe weren't used to doing prior. And you have to end up working with a lot of different personality types and figuring out how to best, manage the situation and use people's strengths appropriately to meet the common end goals.
I personally am a huge foodie. I love food, I love exploring new restaurants in Montreal, and not only that, but I also love talking to people. So my role really allows me to combine my passion for food and my passion for people. And I tell my boss all the time I get paid to talk to people about food. So it's really a good mix in that sense, and I find it really fun.
What I love about my job is that I have a lot of flexibility and I can be anywhere. I can film my videos anytime, anywhere. So I really love that I'm able to have that time and that freedom that I've always wanted to have.
I always get to work on new stuff. There's never a dull moment, a dull day. It's always new stuff. All sorts of clients coming from all sorts of industries, whether it's beer, sports, coffee, hospital foundations, engineering firms. My clients come from all sorts of industries. I'm a very curious person, so I always have fun learning every day.
It's super rewarding to work for Fody. We even ran into a customer once who sent us pictures of her wedding because she served our pasta sauce at her wedding reception because she had suffered for years and years with irritable bowel syndrome. And she told us that we made her special day even that more special. So little stories like that is really what motivates me and my entire team to do what we do. It's true, by the way, I didn't make it up.
That's interesting. That's pretty cool.